those of you who know the track, I could never figure out why everyone was laughing at the end of it. Anybody know?
Yeah.
Anybody know why everyone was laughing at the end of that?
You just wanted to lighten it up.
Lighten it up. Okay. That's good. What, the instrument? Okay, this is called a box tampura. This is the tampura bit. And that's the box. And this is called a Svar Mandala. That features on a few of the Beatles records. Because they were great innovators of music, the Beatles. Instruments. But of all of them, I think George was a first. He did so many things. He was the first, did many things. As we saw in that video, as we know, that the Bangladesh concert, he was the first actually to do a concert to raise funds. Huh? Was he the first with music video? Yes, yes, yes.
Started the MTV music video craze.
Yes, yes. He was the first to really kind of. Let's put this over here. Sorry. He was a great. He pushed the vegetarian. The vegetarianism was popularised by him. Eastern philosophy was popularised by him. He was the first to, well, many different things. He was the first, for example, Srila Prabhupada's books. George was the first to, what would you say? Sponsor, yes, he sponsored the Krishna book, $19,000. A lot of money in the early 70s. And there's a whole story about that. You may hear that later. He was the first to use his money to establish a spiritual place here, the Bhaktivedanta Manor. He was the first in many different ways. So we'll have a little musical spot now. Do you want to come on and do your piece? I'll give you a hand with the keyboard if you need. So Layla was here. She's from, is it Birmingham? I got that right. She's from Birmingham. And she was here last year, and this year she said she'd like to do a song. So she's going to sing.
It's been a long time. How could I ever have lost you?
kind that we came here to do a song for the George Harrison evening, one of my favorite evenings at the Manor here. It's really beautiful and intimate, and thank you so much. It's so special to have Shamsuna Prabhu, Gurudas Prabhu, Mother King, and so many other devotees here. So, thank you. So this song is called The Light That Has Lighted the World. And I tried to research a little bit before singing it because I was trying to just have a bit of insight as to who was George thinking about when he actually wrote those lyrics. And despite looking on a few websites and Wikipedia, I could not actually figure out who he was writing these lyrics for. So I would say, let's just imagine that he wrote it for Srila Prabhupada, the light that has lighted the world. And it speaks about the journey of a man who's changing in his path. So he's changing in his aspiration, and he is basically trying to go towards a life of spirituality, and how people around him are trying to bring him down, or maybe not even intentionally, but try to bring him back to fame rather than going and chasing his truth. So that's my understanding. I don't know if you'll hear that.
I don't know very well, so I'm going to look down for most of the performance, just to let you know.
Thoughts in their heads manifest on their brow, like bad scars or real feelings that themselves around. So hateful of anyone that is happy or free. They live on their lives without looking to see the light that has lighted the world. The light that has lighted the It's funny how people just won't accept change, as if nature itself they prefer rearranged. So hard to